Hi everyone. If you have, first, if you've subscribed to the channel, thank you. If you haven't, please click on the subscribe button. If you click on the bell, it will notify you when I put up new videos. Comment down below, give me a thumbs up, share my videos. All these things will help me grow. And I appreciate everything you do to help me to grow. This is going to be a video response. It is hashtag livingintarot. I believe it's my tarot homes, but anyway, it's living in tarot. And this is a VR to Kyra Getchell, and you was to use tarot oracle decks that you wished that you lived in, and so I don't know how many I was supposed to do, but I just chose some, and we'll go with that. So here are some of my favorite decks. This is, of course, Shadowscapes, and this has an ethereal, dreamy, fae aesthetic, and this just really calls to me. I think it is so beautiful. It was the first deck that I had a deep connection to. I think this was probably the first deck that I bought for myself after getting into Tarot Tube, and so this deck is special and dear to me and speaks to me in a lot of ways. And I don't know how you feel about the fairies and the fays, but I think this dreamy, I don't know, it's kind of peaceful. And even when you have, you know, the typical trouble cards that we're coming up on, as Wheel of Fortune, there's Justice. But even when you get to, like, this is the Tower that's known for drama, it's still dreamy looking, and, you know, the soft tones of the art, it just really, really draws me in. So yes, I would love to live in that world. And then the next one is going to be Sawyer's Path by Jamie Sawyer. And let me see if I can... These cards, I just love her artwork, really speaks to me. But the richness of the colors and some of the backgrounds that I was like, yes, I would love to live in a world that is this rich and this vibrant. That's just a beautiful card to me. Yes, I could see myself getting lost in the fantasy of this deck. I mean, you know, just look how beautiful and rich. I mean, there's the cups with all the water, and then, you know, the pentacles and the earth. It's just beautiful. Let me see if I can find... even the swords, you know, that symbolizes the air. The next deck, this was my very first deck that I ever trimmed or modded, and I could have included this in my other VR on backs because I love it. I think it is beautiful too, but I didn't want to use one deck in 2 videos, and so I really like the world that this deck depicts. I mean, the Fool card where she's going to walk through the door, through the portal. That's just so beautiful to me. But I think this world, again, it's softer artwork, but it is just real beautiful scenery. Let's see, here's cups. I mean, just the way they're depicted. Then we'll go to and then here's the pentacles, you know, which of course is earth tones, and they're just beautiful. And then the swords. I mean, they just look how beautiful that is. And then, of course, the wands. And there's the beautiful 4 of Wands. So, yes, I could see myself getting immersed and wanting to live in this world. The next deck is, oh, I'm sorry, that was the Soul of Enchantment. This deck is Elemental Wisdom. And this one, if you notice, I kind of have 2 aesthetics. I either like the softer tones and the dreamy, or I go for these bold, vibrant colors. And this is a deck of bold and vibrant colors, but I mean, just look how beautiful that is. That's just so gorgeous. I'm trying to get them better focus of the camera, but yeah, these are so beautiful. And again, this would be immersing yourself into the fantasy world of the tarot, in with the majors, and then moving into, you know, this is the cups and the way they deal with the water and the emotions. And then we have the pentacles. I mean, they're so, so beautiful. I know I keep saying that over and over. I'm hearing myself. But I don't know how else to describe how they just are one of my favorite queens. Of how they just speak to me. And then, of course, our swords. And even some of the darker things, I mean, still doesn't make me want to run. I would still love to live and participate in this world. And now, of course, there's the wands. And you see the fierceness, the fire and the passion of the wands. So yeah, that's elemental wisdom. And then the last deck, the last deck for me is the Unfolding Path. And this deck has so much diversity of age and race. And it represents, some people says, well, why would you like that? That's the world we live in. But I guess the difference is, see, look at the crone. There's the age, and she's still beautiful. I guess what makes this deck so attractive to me is that in this world, they're inclusive, and they're coexisting to where we'd like to think that our world is like that. But as I'm sure you're aware, we still have so many groups who has to fight to be acknowledged. You know, we have people who make fun of the disabled in this country. We have people who fat shame, and this deck also shows body diversity. Everybody isn't young and thin and beautiful. It represents different races. It represents different age groups. It also represents sexual preference in this deck that I think is just completely beautiful. And I would most definitely love to live in this world where it is more inclusive. Maybe one day we can be that way here. But I love that this is a modern deck and an inclusive deck. Like, look at our page. This is just, I guess this is more of the world that I wished we had. I know I can go back and get the Queen of Cups. She's a full-figured woman. I like the Four of Wands in here. It's a male couple. And then the Six of Wands speaks to me. It's someone disabled in a wheelchair. But if you go back to the I think we missed her when we was going through. Yeah, there's the Queen. The Queen of Cups. Her is a full-figured lady. But yes, I really, these are the worlds that that I would really like to live in. So let me know down below. I will link Kyra's original video down below so you can see what she did with it. Let me know if you have done a VR to this or what you think of mine. Let me know what you think of the decks that I chose. And I will see you soon.